Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Quite a disturbing sight. Gargantuan xenostica.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Advance! Do not brace for the beast! Move, but keep pressing forward! Releasing fragments! Silence that purpose! What roaring foul breath! My resolve is tempered. Throwing frag grenades! Rearming. Store here! Move! We can make a stand here! Monstrosity on the prowl! Swapping magazine. Reloading. Watch for the tunnel beast. All specs prime. Fresh munitions. Disgust like Tyranids, scum. Denying our allies. Feel your packs, brothers. War gear acquired. Brace for subterranean rupture!
A lift station lies just ahead, Viridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Understood, Magos. The lift is within our space.
Changing magazine.
Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
This location makes us easy prey. Swap positions.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Wait out the lift while rotating positions. Planting melter bomb.
Go! Regroup on the lift.
Rally to me, brothers. Be ready. More specs.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos Gallio, can you analyze this servo skull?
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Puritan signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves.
This is why I do not trust tech priests.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta-6 if you ever speak to
Equipment
him
there.
again.
That Trigon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servo skull. Ready? Subterranean xenos below. I must reload.
Magos Gallio, I hereby order you to turn your weapons
Kill
on
that
each
foe,
other.
lest it summon aid.
That servo's gonna set right with me. Quiet. The damnable thing might be looking our words.
When you die,
Reloaded. That is the biggest Tyranids. We will get our chance at it, brothers.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece, but give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake, and your own.
Already ignoring the servo skull.
Magos, we have a Trigon complication.
It summoned legions of Xenos.
Starties, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Melter munition should be nearby.
Our fury requires the searing fusion of melters. Melter charge acquired.
Place melter charges on the Cedar Swarm spots.
Bureaucracy and blinded by flesh faith.
Light their tunnels ablaze with melter charges. Burn the flesh on the seams. Brothers, we stand victorious upon purified ground.
Onwards, brothers, towards the objective.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
What needs grappling?
Stay close.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to theories of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you come from. And I must drag you back into the light.
Pathetic Tyranid abomination. Stim injection administered.
Digest your flesh.
Changing magazine. Ammunition cache here. No telling what surprises await.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Dig in and defend!
That one calls for reinforcement.
Claim the next consort of the Emperor! Restore the generator with a power cell to complete our mission.
I have a power cell.
That generator is short a working power cell.
I beseech you, Gallia, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Crocs. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
One does not forego justice, Ten Priest.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
All specs ready to scan. Picking up extra rounds. Metrian's connection is now offline.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks. These tender drops of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Gavio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants. Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational grey matter.
The Magos biologist is in Viridian's possession.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
Finished and ready. Be ready.
A little more dust is no bother.
Spec scan confirms this is the correct vector. Swapping magazine. Ammunition cache here. Medical supplies over here. I found some stims. Stay close and sharp. Resupplying.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Meridian, form up and dig in for a fight.
Focus on the gaps in the Trigon's exoskeleton.
said she possesses our four mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn.